Well, I fell in the winter of '09, late winter, and I had more of a pain in my hip than was normal. I've fallen on my butt many times, but this time it really hurt. And I went to the orthopedic to see if I had a broken pelvis or a hip, and he took the x-rays and said, no problem, little sciatica, and it'll go away. Well, the sciatica went away, but not the dull ache. And it was like having a bruise, but there's no discoloration. And I put up with it for quite a while, but by last October, I didn't care what the orthopedic said. I wanted relief. I was in too much pain walking with a cane. And my personal doctor got me a CT, and then the tumor showed up. And little did I know that it was a metastatic melanoma tumor had started growing on the top of my pelvis, and it was like a little volcano growing. And that's why there was no sign of it on the outside. After that, I contacted my brother, who's a cancer researcher, Dr. Martin J. Murphy, Jr., and he cautioned me not to believe anything I read on the internet that was over a year old. He said exciting things are happening in this area, and now we have to type and we have to stage your cancer. It was typed all right, it was melanoma, and then it was staged at 4th stage. And indeed, a wonderful doctor that I have a height of respect for told me, he said it was going to kill me. Now the issue was, can I get this potential, not cure, but therapy for my cancer to allow me to live, or at least live longer. And fortunately, I had the right genome. It looks like 60% of us with metastatic melanoma have something called a BRAF mutation, and that's what was mine. They told me about this wonderful medication that has been developed by GSK, and that it might be able to help me. Within a week of taking the meds, my wife could see the difference, I could feel the difference. I put away my canes and I started walking, and now I'm climbing mountains again. I'm going to concentrate on life. I'm going to concentrate on these 5 pills that I take every day. And what do I have to do? I have to fast an hour before and 2 hours after, twice a day. Well, you can eat for 18 hours a day if you want that means, you know. I mean, they're not asking for much. If I go to the web page for GSK, it says, do more, feel better, live longer. Well, before I was with GSK, I felt horrible. I was doing nothing, and I was dying. And now that I've been with them for 5 months, I'm doing more. I'm doing everything I want to do. And I feel wonderful. And I'm obviously living longer, because I'm not about to be dying. I'm not planning on dying from this, thanks to GlaxoSmithKline. I couldn't do it without them. GSK has a vision of doubling the cancer survival rates globally over the next 10-year period. My bet is they're going to do it in half of that time. I can't repay. I can't repay in any way other than this, to say thank you. And it's from the heart, and it's certainly from the head too. I really respect what you've done, but my heart is, it beats with yours. It beats with everybody that's behind a petri dish.